Hello and welcome to Gospel Gleanings for this Sunday, April the 21st, 2024. My brothers and sisters, on this fourth Sunday of Easter, we hear from the Gospel of John, chapter 10, verses 11 through 18. Jesus said, I am the good shepherd. A good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. A hired man who is not a shepherd and whose sheep are not his own, sees a wolf coming, and leaves the sheep and runs away, and the wolf catches and scatters them. This is because he works for pay and has no concern for the sheep. I am the good shepherd, and I know mine, and mine know me, just as the Father knows me, and I know the Father, and I will lay down my life for the sheep. I have other sheep that do not belong to this fold. These also I must lead, and they will hear my voice, and there will be one flock, one shepherd. This is why the Father loves me, because I lay down my life in order to take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down on my own. I have power to lay it down, and power to take it up again. This command I have received from my Father. My brothers and sisters, Jesus invites us continually to learn from his example as the good shepherd who lays down his life for his sheep. And when we sacrifice for others, when we fast for others, we are following this example, this powerful example. And these situations lead us to holiness, not just holiness for us, but we also transmit holiness to another, showing them the power of Christ's love. And I think in those moments where we encounter someone who is challenging to love, who causes us to love deeper amid adversity, is when we find Jesus Christ himself. We are called to lead, no matter what position we hold or place in life we find ourselves. We are called universally to lead others to God and not away from God. This means we must resist the temptation, my brothers and sisters, to flee amid adversity and to focus only on ourselves. Instead, we should focus on another, to carry our crosses as Jesus had done. It is important for us, in order to hear the voice of Jesus calling us to lay down our lives, to spend time in silence, to quiet ourselves, to observe the Sabbath and rest on Sunday. When we do this, my brothers and sisters, we are allowing Jesus to speak to us. We can hear him more clearly, and when we hear him more clearly, we can then respond with all of our hearts, minds, and souls. The world is a noisy place. There's lots of distractions. Throughout the world, there's lots of temptations to fill ourselves and continue to fill ourselves to find satisfaction. And while we sometimes get very temporary or momentary satisfaction from that, we still long for the bread that Christ offers us. He calls us to sacrifice. He calls us to lay down our lives. And may we pray that whatever is preventing us from doing that can be removed from us, so we can make a total offering of ourselves. There we will find true peace, when we surrender everything to God, when we lay down our lives and sacrifice ourselves even for those that are most challenging or difficult. It is there that we encounter Jesus Christ, my brothers and sisters. My prayer is that we follow the example of Christ, the Good Shepherd, who comes not to be served, but to serve. May we see the unique way that Christ is calling us today to lay down our lives. And then let us be men and women of fidelity and do just that with God's help, through prayer, through virtue, and through love. Thank you, and have a wonderful weekend.